Right, welcome back to Aldridge Farm. I'm almost carrying on from last time. I have cleared all the silage out, and I'm just now deciding I'm going to do that other little job I kept threatening to do, and that's move all this muck out, so I can actually get rid of some of these. Oops, don't think I've quite got that right. Some of these tip hair things. I'm going to come out of cab to this because I can't see where the bucket is. Whoa! Now I'm having to use the mouse on here. I haven't got round to putting both. Whoa! Come on! Putting both the wheel and I don't think this bucket won't work on this. I shall have to go back and pick up the right tool. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat very slightly. I'm going to put this on a course play course so I don't actually have to run right back myself. Well, I will have to, but I don't have to do all the driving. Where are we? Transfers to one. This is... find the right one. Pig beef to farm. I just need to drive this course. Once we get there, we need that one up. And we'll have a look around and see what's happening. That's on the way. I will get a message once it's there. And I hope we're somewhere near the course. Continue. Yeah, we hit the waypoint. That's all. That'll be alright. We can ignore that. We'll just have a quick look and see what else is going on, what Tom's up to. Well, Tom is still busy ploughing. He's 11's all done. I forget what else we got done now. But he's now on 10. I shall take him across to do one of the others next. Yeah, just over the road there. Ignore the fact he's going right out the road through the hedge. That must be 12 there, I think. So we'll get him to do 12 next. Don't look like that's been done. I will have to fertilise some of these heavily, like this one. By the looks of it, let's see what it looks like where it's been ploughed. Yeah, I want some water in here too, and have to sprinkle this one with a touch of the lime. And I just heard someone go past outside. I wasn't certain what that's. Oh, JCB, we'll travel back with him now to the rest of the journey. Oh yes, I forgot the bucket on 15 won't do. Isn't the universal bucket. We need a proper muck fork for that. Still, you live and learn. Well, most people live and learn. I don't. I just carry on and get in the cab. Put that down so we can actually see where we're going. This course, by the way, is a very old course. This was originally done by Disco, who gave all the course play courses out as he completed them, got them right for different maps. And I've got a whole load of Disco's courses on here. I think everyone works except for one of the transfers which go past that line of traffic. It hits one of the cars or stops at one of the cars. I never get round to doing that up, but he had a whole load of transfer courses and such like. It just speeded things up a bit for me, being lazy. Alright, now we will actually what we will do is we'll stop off, we'll back up and we'll come out of this now. We don't need this anymore. I will drive it back. I shan't cheat both ways. The actual forks, I hope, are in here still. Alright, it looks like I'm straight ahead of us. We've still got the bile destroyer in here, but as I don't use it, I'll park this. I will drop this in there. That's it. There we. I hope everybody's fine, and we haven't got any extra story. I will be doing some more story once we get around to this, and this should be D. Now we'll stop the engine because of, again, I never quite got round to sorting that out of, you know me, I don't do tomorrow what I can put off till the day after. Right, we will now bomb back, and we will actually start moving the muck. I did think once, what I noticed, that would work restarting this video, but hell, I think you deserve to see what happens in the background at times when things don't quite go right. And yes, I have just driven straight across it. This map never had traffic on it. And I tend to drive at the fact that it hasn't got traffic on. To the extent of using all the road plus some. We'll have to have a look and see how the spuds and the beat are doing soon. I'm gonna clear the muck out. I'll do what I can on screen. I'll try and get around to the rest off screen. Well, at the moment I can't do too much recording. We have a lot of work going on at our house. Today is a little bit quieter, so I can actually record one. Luckily I've got a couple of 3 weeks in the can. It should be enough to get us through this period. If not, you will have a few gaps. I'm just going to talk generally on this one and not worry too much about storyline. It's just nice to actually be back on this map again. That's because we're getting closer and closer to 19. Now, I'm not going to talk much about that. Everybody knows 19's on the way, and it will be probably not a giant step forward, but it will be a step forward. As every issue of Farming Sim has been another step forward. Some people say, well, it's the same as the last one. I know, playing both 15 and 17 together, it's not, they're not the same. Did I actually, I'm just gonna hop, yeah I did. Couldn't remember I took the cover off. Be a bit silly if I didn't know this. I should do a lot of this in the cab. Now let's see if this will, yes, that's better. Right. That's better. Could use a proper ramp, which OEB built in, but I have this habit of falling off ramps, both in game and in real life. I'm not always as steady on my feet as I should be. I never have had a brilliant sense of balance. Now this is where the fun starts. Can I get it in there? I think I'm not going to risk it. The star should get out of it on its own. It normally does. If not, if it's still there when we loaded the forks up, we can have a look. If it's wrapped around a tree, you won't get out of it. If it's just heading into something, he probably will do, which I think he has. Now I want to try and clear these up, as I say, get rid of the little indicators, because I've got so many on the fields now that doesn't actually help frame rate. I was trying to be clever and muck out on every field, and so I could do it properly, but 15 wasn't really built for that. Yeah, anyway, I was going back to a little series I've been doing, it's 7 for the Weekend, which started some time ago, and it's, if I haven't got a category for something, that's where it goes as an extra video. I've been doing 1 or 2 just lately. You will have seen one on enemy territory, you've seen the Synophical Extreme update on there. City of Heroes, yes, that is the game that still means more to me than any other. And I will be doing another one on that, but I haven't yet, never come up. I don't know by the time you see it whether I will have got it made or not. And that's actually, oh, he's nowhere near full. Come on, that's better. And that's actually a map for 19. It's Cavalier Roy's Newbie Farm 19. Well, I call it 17 now, but it's his final, except for titillating up for 19 stuff when he finds out what it wants. And I'm gonna do one on that, just so you can see what it is. I have done one on the 19 map, but he's updated it again. One thing about Roy is, although from 13 on, Newbie Farm looks very similar each time. He starts them all from scratch. He must be an idiot. But he starts them all from scratch, and they're all fresh maps every time. I'll already go in there and clean those out, I suppose. Well, do that once I get this heap out of the way. And that's going now. These are CSZ ones, so if you just hold them over the heap, they will fill up, which is cheaty but handy. Especially when you already made a mess up right from the start, and you're trying to make up a little bit of time. Now this is the time of year when we always try and get all the fields done. Oh, don't want to spill it out. We need to put it in the thing. I'm not certain how much room I've got back at the store for this, but if we ain't got enough, I'll just dump it somewhere. That fill up again. There we are. Don't know how much more we've got there now. Oh, a couple more load out of that. Yes, I know I'm not doing my normal driving in cab. Well, I had so much luck just lately driving in cab. I thought I'd better not push it too far. Let's come out of cab for one, and always slipping again. And what it is things at the edge of the field, and he's just colliding with. This map was made for courseplay, by the way, which is why there's no collisions on hedges and no traffic. It was built so that Disco could use courseplay. I'm going to use Disco as an excuse. Now, traffic might have been nice on there, but I'm not going to attempt to put the splines in. If I understood it, even if I understood it, I'm not going to leave this map as it is now anyway, unless of course the story tells me to do something else. Now we should only have one more load in there, I think. Yeah. Now I'll go over and get stuff out of the pigs, and we will clear both of these huts out first. Autumn and winter is the time for clearing things up, which is what we're doing now. And the last sort of part of harvest, which is still to come, and I think for that I've got to rent. I actually like the rent system better than the actual 19 inbuilt lease system. it's cheaper for a start off because you know exactly well, you have an idea how long you're going to want it, and that's what you pay for. But there's nothing wrong with the other system. Come on. That's it. That's empty. So we can actually, what we have to do is remove all these signals, all the signs. We've got this and we've got the sheep to do, but in fact if I lose the stuff off the sheep pen I'm not going to cry, so I'll just get the pig and cattle one done, and I've got to remove all the signs and refit them. They're just as ones I want. Nice bit of muck and over. Oh, look at this gorgeous stuff, this muck. Oh, just a garden of world of good. On the allotment we have one or two people who keep horses locally, and they're always trying to get rid of the muck, and we're always glad at the allotment to take it. Mind you, it does remind me of that old joke. I put manure on my rhubarb, to which the answer is, well, funny, I prefer custard, but oh, I missed that bit there. Always have fun and games getting it set dead right in here. It's got to be only just above the top, and the trouble is, yeah, we've caught some. The trouble is then you tend to catch the times on the trigger points. Somewhat still happens a bit on 17, but it's not as bad as it was on 15. And I can't remember what that was like on 13. We didn't have to worry. The stuff I was using, you didn't have too much worry was clearing muck out, of course. I wasn't really into all the mods then. How we're doing in this 75, are we? And we're about halfway through the video, or just over halfway. So what's easier in cab, but since we started out of cab, we'll carry on with it. And I'm afraid if you're getting seasick, it is all my fault. I'm not very good at driving out of cab. Let's see if we've got any more in there. Well, it looks like that's it. That's clear. So we've got one more shed to do. This side we go over to the pigs, and I might well do the sheep off screen. And then I think what I'll do once I've got those done, I will advance one growth period, see if we can get some harvesting for you, and advance the story a bit. What are we up to now? We're going to get too much more on there. I'm going to go on cab to drive this around, it's a lot easier. See if we can do this in cab. Oh yeah, have you seen the, I was going to say new DLC, but because it's not an official DLC, it's one with Giants, I think is marked, and for Maxis, which is a group of modders, and they've done one of modern classic equipment, and it's a rather nice pack. Not if you like IC, it's not, because there's no IC on it, but for me, who don't play with IC much at all, because I always tend to forget I've got the damn thing on there. Can't have that level. Oh, it should be picking up there. Ah, we've got it now. We'll go out this way. Doesn't make too much difference. Get back in the cab, I can see what I'm doing then. Should be probably one more load this side. And we've got the pigs to do. And I really should get all this equipment up onto the farm, onto the wash pad and washed. It's looking atrocious. The job for the winter. Oh well. But seeing Tom get stuck twice and he's got out of it on his own, as you might note, I haven't stopped this video. It's been running continuously since I started yammering on, so I haven't actually cheated by going to put things right there. There's one thing they got right on the 15th version of Courseplay, and that's full. Was it within reason, especially with ploughing, seeding, cultivating on a field, it would get itself out of the problem. 17 I don't think has that. I haven't managed to get it, let it go and get itself out of the problem yet. Right, let's get the L out here and get up and tip this into the main store. What I don't want to have to do, of course, is to tip this on a tip anywhere marker or tip marker. The whole idea is to get rid of the damn things. I'll tell you something I miss, going back to 15, and that's game extension. You realise just how brilliant game extension is when you're playing without it. Now we've got a fair way round here to go. I've got 14 to plough as well. We've got just about everything to plough. I will probably have to be ploughing for all the times. I might well use that spike plough rather than the moldboard. See, we got might just caught a sign on that field there. That's the type thing I want to get rid of, because they all having to be drawn in, so it's all causing a little bit extra lag. So at least come past there and see that 12 definitely needs to be done. I must go around here. That's a late decision. In fact, if we go around here, we come alongside 11. All nicely ploughed. That, of course, was ploughed by good mate Chris. Thank you, Chris. And we'll have to go over and cultivate it. I might just call him in to do the cultivating as well. Or the power harrow, I think, on this. This is a big organic field, for those who don't know. What's 2 fields? And 5 and 6 the other organic. I do a mixture of organic and conventional, just to keep everybody happy. Those who like organic will see a little bit of organic farming, and those who don't can ignore that. Let's go all the way back. There we are. Remember what the tip is at. When I go on and play 17 again, I will just get exactly what the tip trigger is. I will be trying to hit Q. But you see why they changed from Q to I on 17. It's because in fact you can actually release, you can now release stuff even over a tip. It won't cause problems. He's slipping again. Yeah, looks like he's got out of it again. Really must move that Slurry spreader too. Well, I'm not talking back this way. It's as broad as it's long. We'll get the caves finished off, and that will must probably be an episode, I think. Maybe a slightly short one, but as you all done very well, I think I can let you off a little bit. Well, you ain't got much left now to do. And I don't think he's hit the bus stop. There we go. We'll better slow down a little bit. I'm going the wrong way, so we'll just have to turn around here. Let's get this. You didn't see me go the wrong way. Fine, it wouldn't be an Old Ridge episode if I didn't go the wrong way at least once, would it? And let's make use of the fact that you can drive through hedges. This is the way I should have went. And you think, for what looks like a small map, it's quite a big area this covers. Oh yeah, that's so like City Hills. A lot looks small. I think it's been measured that in actual scale terms it's one of the biggest multiplayer maps around. One city it's ginormous. Several areas in it, but it's a ginormous map. Oh, I do wish they'd bring that. It never got canned by NC Soft. May they rot in Hades. No, I don't feel strongly about the fact that NC Soft canned my favourite game. Even after 6 years, it still rankles. A lot of my life went into that game. Really, I should have put this over the other side, shouldn't I? Yes. There's not... But fill it up, scrape the rest out of the cattle shed here, then I'll take this over the pig side and we'll be ready to do that. Oh. I hope I didn't brush against the reverse button on my wheel. I think it's around the back here. Well, if we put this here, I've got to be able to get the I think I should be able to squeeze through there. We'll soon find out. Oh, can't you? You can all laugh at me. Yeah, we should squeeze through there, alright. Let's go and pick up the load all, and that's it. Oh, yes, I was saying about that mod classic. It has one of JCB's early telehandlers. That is great. And an early JCB. Well, if anything with JCB, and has to be good in my book. Oh yes, I'm not much of a fanboy. Really, I'm not. People believed it. Alright, let's put this round. Wait, it must be on the ground still. The steering moves strangely, that's a bit better. I really want to fill this mix feeder up too. make sure it's not dragging on the ground before we get in here. Oh, we'll fill it up again. That will do it. Should be just about empty now, so I'm not going to worry much about the rest of that. And we will just go and get one load off the heap, and I think we'll call it a day. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, how about subscribing? It's free. I don't charge anything yet. I could cut a cab and do this again. Oh yeah, back it round there, fine. Look forward a little bit, make sure it's all going in there. Yeah, any comments, questions, queries? Not so much suggestions, because if you give me a suggestion on equipment to use, I probably won't use. I have the equipment I want. As it's a mature farm, which is not exactly rich. We're not going to be buying fresh equipment until we have to. Storyline will tell us at times that we have to replace things. As we brought the bigger steering. And we just take this out of here. Yep. Oh. Right, I think that will just about do us. So with that, it's Mervyn saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.